Hi, this is Troy from TroyGolden.com, and I'm here today with Samith Pich. I just want to let you know that I joined MOBE, and ever since I've done so, just the coaching I receive from them is priceless. Samith here is one of the senior coaches with MOBE, and he's just full of wealth of information. Like I said, he's one of the greatest people I've met since I've been in MOBE anyway, and it's just, his information is priceless. So I just want to ask you, Samith, can you kind of tell my viewers here why would they need coaching if they were to enter into the MOBE universe?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. And I'll ask you a question back.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a professional Olympic athlete who hasn't got a coach?
Not one that's a professional athlete.
Okay, what about, an Olympic swimmer? Do they have coaches?
Got to.
And why do they have coaches?
So they can go to the next level and compete at the next level and get to the next level.
Yeah. So for years, I was struggling online. I was trying to do it all myself. I had all these courses and PDFs, and I tried to go through them, and I was suffering from information overwhelm. It wasn't until I hired a coach who took me through a very structured process that I was able to see what I needed to focus on and what was total fluff that I didn't need to. And a coach is so important because they see you as an individual, you're different from the next person. So I got to treat you like you and find out what your strengths are, and then we could tailor something that would work for you. Yeah,
makes perfect sense.
And then by doing that, we allow you to take your business to the next level.
Gotcha. So from that, what can one expect? Like you say, you get the individual coaching, and it is tweaked for that individual person. So how would it affect them in
What can they expect?
Yeah. What can they expect specifically from a coach?
They can expect someone who's experienced. Okay. They can expect someone who's been where you want to go. They can expect a top-tier earner. And so when you put all those things combined, you're talking about a person who has a lot of experience, but more importantly, can get the best out of you. Because It's not about me. In the end, I can say how great I am, but that's not going to help you whatsoever.
But you are great.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So what you can expect is a person to connect with you and take you through a very structured process to find out what your reasons of doing it through. And then we can teach you about marketing, about traffic, about conversions in a very step-by-step way, and help you make good business decisions. Because you can't make a good business decision if you don't know all the facts and if you don't know what's actually on the table. Most people go, I don't know what to do, this or this and this. I go, well, let's look at you and your situation. Let's look at what we got on the table. Is it a good fit?
Gotcha.
Okay, and then we work from there.
Beautiful, beautiful. So how would one contact, say, you as a coach so that they can get this information and they can learn how to grow themselves and their business?
Yeah, pretty easy. So once you apply to my top tier business, you pay your $49. Automatically you'll be assigned to a coach. Generally, it's in the same country as you are. So if you're obviously in the US, you get a US coach. If you're in Australia, you get an Australian coach. So probably not me. But then they'll just they'll give you all my details, and so you can just give me a call. You can email me. But most of the time these days I'm using Skype because it's really easy, really simple, and I can show all the technical aspects a lot easier.
Speaking of technical, one of the I guess common questions I get from my viewers is how technical is MOBE or learning this internet marketing business or just the internet, having a home-based business anyway.
Yep.
Can you kind of explain that a little bit?
No, I wouldn't want you to have no clear I wouldn't want you to be a person who has no idea what the internet is. So maybe that would be pushing you a bit too far, okay? But really, if you can work Facebook, if you can do email, if you are coachable, that's probably the most important thing I can say. If you're willing to be coached, I can coach you. But if you're the type of person who goes, no, it's all too hard and you're making excuses, you're not very coachable, okay? So you got to have that burning desire. Everything else can be overcome. So, like yourself, you're an amazing police officer and you've got all these bunch of skills. You had that desire to do so and you learned it. So the same thing with internet marketing. But on that note as well, what I think MOBE and my top tier business have done is we've tried to take away, I'd say 90% of the technical aspect, the websites, the autoresponders, the follow-up, all that stuff we've taken care of. But that still requires you, and that's where you put your X factor into it. You got plenty of X factor, so that's important.
Gotcha. And I guess the biggest question I get is, can I make $1 million by next week? I heard MOBE is the high ticket, and you can do good things. So can I make money? I want to hit $1 million in a week.
If you rob a bank, maybe. There's an old saying that a person who wants to get rich by tomorrow is quickly in jail. I don't know. No, I think I made that saying up. But
no, that's about right. Especially with my profession.
Yeah, exactly. If you try to, this is a real business, right? It's a real business. If you take it into that mindset, if you think of a normal business, I met a restaurateur, right? He spent $250,000, and he had an expectation that he would break even in 5 years, 5 to 10 years, right?
Right.
Okay, this business, you want to get into it, it will cost you $49, but it will require your time, effort, and commitment. And if you see it like a business, you will get results of a business. If you see it as a hobby, you'll get results like a hobby. Okay.
So no $1 million.
No $1 million,
not
unfortunately.
Tomorrow, or next week.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
We can help you get rich quick, but in a safe way. And it's always up to you. I'm always surprised about how people do this business. So we've got a 9-year-old guy who earned his first $1,000 online. I've met a 16-year-old who's just doing this thing from his home, and both of them are not technical, but they both had a real burning desire to make it happen.
Gotcha. Well, I do thank you, Samith Pich.
My pleasure.
The man, the legend, the MOBE coaching business is just phenomenal guy. How can my viewers get in touch with you?
Well, they simply go to www.samithpich.com, or they can connect with me on Facebook. Pretty easy. If you Google my name, you'll find me.
Yeah. If you see him on Facebook, he's like this. Like that. So this is Troy from TroyGolden.com. Talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye. You recording right now? Yep. All right.